Hi, I'm Bailey. If you didn't know me, I'm a lino cut artist. I launch a new print every month, no subscription required. Let's do some launch prep. My business runs with a bit of a twist, being that I can only do things when my kids are asleep or distracted. So basically never. This is a collection of moments that I've stolen throughout the last couple weeks just to kind of prep for launch day, which is Wednesday, March 25th. This one's a little bit different. I also made shirts, which I don't normally do, but I'm really excited about this design. So we have to go and take pictures for the product listing of the shirt. I need to take pictures of the print that I'm about to launch. I need to finish up a commission, and I have some printing of some of my other designs that I really need to get done. So I think that's it. This month's print is vinyl record themed. I've wanted to do a phonograph for quite a while, and then I found a reference photo of these hands flipping through the records, and I thought it was perfect. Back when I first started querying shops to hold my art as inventory, I went into one of my local record stores. They said they liked it, but asked if I had anything music themed, and I really didn't. And I'm actually just now getting around to it about 2 years later. But that's just to say that it's not always you and it's not always your art. Sometimes it's just not a good fit, and that's okay. My personal record collection has always kind of moved around with me. Depending on how much space we have, I will or won't have a player, but all of my records are thrifted, so I always felt like it was worth it to keep them, just because they're much harder to replace. The only thing I don't like about my case is that I have to take it off a little bit, put the charger in, but most of these I've made, except for a couple. This one, and the duck were all made by the same person. That's Duckley Does Art. I absolutely love her stuff. It is the cutest stuff I've ever seen in my life. So the rest of them, this one, this is mine. This one, this is Jake's mug from Adventure Time. Lobotomy Time is one of my all-time favorite stickers. And then there's this one. My friend made this one. It says, "There aren't any political solutions to stop AI, it's up to you," which we love. Now that I've taken all the pictures, I actually have to go through all of them, pick the best ones, and then edit. I take probably too many pictures, so it really is kind of a process, but I actually have other things to do. So instead, I'm gonna show you how I trace my Procreate drawings so that I can then put it on the block. So you've got your sketch in Procreate, and I actually just traced around a block on this piece of paper so that I could size it correctly. Screenshot so that it stays that size. You can see I already did it with the phonograph. And you're just gonna grab that guy and use it as your wallpaper. Basically, all that does is make it so that you can't accidentally pinch, zoom in, or zoom out. It's gonna stay exactly where you need it and be the exact right size. Then all you have to do is grab that paper again and trace. Sometimes I'll grab a couple pieces of tape to really keep it in place. get asked all the time how I started my business and doing art, and I don't really feel like it's all that uncommon of a story. I grew up pretty artistic. I wouldn't say good, but I was inclined to draw. So I always kind of just kept art in my back pocket. You know, I grow up, I get married, I move across the country, we have a baby. And about a year and a half after being stay at home with that baby, I had a breakdown, epiphany, whatever you want to call it. I just reaffirmed that I'm a person. I have ideas to execute and dreams and passions, including my children, but also out in the world. I think it's kind of a canon event for every new mom, but it also became really important to me for my kids to see me work towards those passions, see me struggle and persevere and put myself and what I want to do first sometimes. So I decided I needed something that was mine, something I could build from the ground up and grow in knowledge and skill, and so I really dedicated myself to my art practice. Now, here's the thing, I'm not really a very self-motivated person. Kind of by nature, I need external structure to actually get things done. Deadlines and growth and discipline are not things that really come naturally to me. So that's where the business comes in. One thing that I can use to motivate myself is fear, specifically the fear of taxes. I must create art for tax reasons or else the government will come to get me. At least that's what I tell myself, and it works. Now I'm 3 years in, I've got a pretty decent side hustle and can pretty comfortably call myself a professional artist. Not full-time yet, but professional. I can help out with bills and engage with other artists on projects that I'm passionate about. And it just keeps kind of growing into this self-sustaining brand that helps me understand myself and my values and my art practice so much deeper.
Elden Ring. And not necessarily, but to like actually really get the happen. But as much as that, killing content. Yeah.
What am I leaving?
And what mediums would fit that well. Still would make a good something.
I love this. I'm so happy. Yeah, I do. I'll be sad when I have to change my name.
Yeah.
We're on our way to the lake to take some product photos. Being able to go somewhere beautiful is really just an added bonus. I take all my own product photos. Mock-ups really just don't do it for me. I like to prove that I've held and touched and worn everything that I sell. So I'm really confident in the quality. I haven't made a shirt in quite a while, And I've never made one with my actual lino cut designs, so I'm really excited about this one. My husband actually modeled all these for me, and I think he did a really good job. I might be a little bit biased though. Here's a couple of my favorite of the photos, and snag the shirt and my new print on March 25th on my website CrabFruitCo.Store. Thanks for watching. Now go relax.